2 dead including small child and 68 injured after car plows into crowd at German Christmas market. 2 people including a toddler have died after a suspected terrorist deliberately drove into crowds at a German Christmas market. More than 60 people were injured in the attack in Magdeburg, with at least 15 being seriously hurt. Footage captured the driver of a dark BMW being arrested at the scene following the crash, which took place at 7:04 p.m. local time. The suspect is a 50-year-old Saudi doctor who arrived in Germany in 2006, the state's Prime Minister Rainer Haseloff said. The man was not known to German authorities as an Islamic extremist, Germany's DPA news agency reported. Mr. Haseloff told reporters at the scene, "We have arrested the perpetrator. It is a man from Saudi Arabia, a doctor who has been in Germany since 2006. From what we currently know, he was a lone attacker, so we don't think there is any further danger for the city." German newspaper Bild initially suggested that 11 people had been killed, while there were also reports there may have been a bomb in the passenger seat after a suspicious piece of luggage was found. The car was driven at least 400 m across the Christmas market, according to a police spokesman. Witnesses said the ground was covered in blood and tinsel as doctors scrambled to treat the injured. The 2 deaths were later confirmed by Mr. Haseloff, with city authorities confirming a total of 68 people were hurt. Some of the injured are said to be in a critical condition, with a huge number of emergency workers at the scene. Tents were immediately set up to treat victims, while all hospitals in the area said they were preparing for a mass casualty event. Neighboring cities, including Halle, around 50 miles from Magdeburg, also prepared their hospitals to take in victims. A special hotline was set up last night for family and friends fearing for their loved ones. Lars Frommuller, a reporter for German public broadcaster MDR, told the BBC, "It was a real chaotic situation. We saw blood on the floor, we saw people sitting beside each other and having golden and silver foils around them. And we saw many doctors trying to keep people warm and help them with their injuries. Everywhere were ambulances, there were police, there were a lot of firefighters. Armed cops were stationed all around the area, with pictures showing people led away on stretchers." One witness, who gave her name as Nadine, said her boyfriend Marco was ripped out of her arms when he was hit by the car. She told Bild, "He was hit and pulled away from my side. It was terrible. Nobody even screamed. You couldn't hear the car either." Marco had injuries to his leg and head, we don't know which hospital he went to. The uncertainty is unbearable. The Christmas market posted to Instagram to ask people to stay away. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz said reports from Magdeburg lead us to fear the worst. He added, "My thoughts are with the victims and their loved ones. We stand by their side and by the side of all Magdeburg residents. My thanks to all the emergency services in these difficult hours." Mr. Scholz and Interior Minister Nancy Faeser will travel to the scene of the incident today. Robert Habeck, Germany's Vice-Chancellor, said on X, "What terrible news from Magdeburg, where people wanted to spend the Advent season in peace and community. My thoughts are with the victims and their families. I thank all the emergency services on site who are doing everything they can to help and to clarify the background." Meanwhile, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer wrote on X, "I am horrified by the atrocious attack in Magdeburg tonight. My thoughts are with the victims, their families, and all those affected. We stand with the people of Germany." Star English footballer Harry Kane, who is playing for Bayern Munich, also shared a tribute in a post on X. He said, "Hearing news of the tragedy in Magdeburg puts things in perspective, and on nights like this football isn't what's most important. My thoughts and condolences are with all those affected by the horrific tragedy."